Hi there, my name is Adam Hyman, and I'm the Media Arts Technology teacher at PS 101 in Forest Hills, Queens, New York City. I also put on a 5-minute student-led morning newscast called BTV every single day of every single school year for the last 3 years. I'm now on our set, well, our live virtual set, and today I'm going to show you and talk to you a little bit about how we do this 5-minute morning news show every single day for our whole school and even some of our parent community that's at home. We use Logitech equipment to help us do this because without it, we wouldn't be able to put on a show every single day. Now, what's really cool about how this all started was during the pandemic, because the pandemic wasn't really the best of times. But we found a way to make a negative and change that into a positive with our 5-minute morning newscast BTV. To do that, we had to bring the community together. Some kids working hybrid, some kids at home all the time, and some kids were actually in school in person all the time. So in order to do that, we put on a 5-minute morning newscast to bring everyone together. We do the pledge, we do our social emotional ruler word of the day, we do our school news, and what's the news without weather and sports? We do that as well. Now, in order to put on a 5-minute student-led newscast, we need to get our kids to actually be on the show. And what we do is a process where fourth grade teachers at the end of the school year will nominate several kids from each class to be on BTV, those kids that they think can handle it. They're responsible, they read well, they do the right thing, they behave, and they help others. That's what we look for. And then once we have those names, all of the out-of-classroom teachers sit and we'll figure out who we think will be the best fit for BTV. And then, of course, we announce it, and there are newscasters for the whole year. Now, we do have other kids that come on the show to help out once in a while, but for the most part, we stick with those kids who really deserved to be on BTV and who'd like to be on BTV. Because let's face it, not everyone wants to be in front of the camera. So in order to do that, I actually write the script every day because of time. We use a teleprompter. We use a camera, of course. We use microphones. We use lights to help us out, a green screen also too. And we use Zoom because Zoom allows us to use a virtual background where we can change the background slides to whatever we want them to be. So without further ado, let me take you around the BTV set so you can see a little bit more of how we actually do this every single day. So here we are behind the scenes, and this is what it looks like from those of the kids who are working on our teleprompter and our slides for our Zoom. And you can see over here on one computer, we have a Google Doc where we do our script. And then of course, we will use a free software called ZACU. And ZACU is, will give us the ability to actually use this as a teleprompter. And we could actually have the kids scroll while they're actually, reading off the teleprompter, those kids who are on set. And again, here's our Zoom, and our background slides are being done by PowerPoint. And if we come around to the front, you can see we have our green screen, we have a marker, and that's where the kids stand. Very professional looking. And of course we have, this is the view that the kids have when they're actually on. We use our Blue Yeti from Logitech, and we also have our Brio camera, which is right over here, gives us some high quality. And the kids will be able to see what they look like on the screen so they can position themselves if they have to. And of course, they're reading off the teleprompter, which is at eye level, so it kind of looks like they're looking into the camera. Again, we use our microphones to help us out, so of course we can hear everyone, and Zoom helps us do that. And what's great is on the side, when the kids turn to do the weather, we have the same setup over here on 2 different monitors, so the kids could also read what the weather is and point to the appropriate day of the week, if that's what we're doing with our 5-day or anything else that we're pointing out. Okay, so again, this is how our setup does look, and it gives the kids a good view as to what they need to do and how they need to actually go ahead and give and deliver the newscast every single day. I'll go ahead now and show you a little bit about how it looks for the kids as they're working on our show from a previous day's recording.
It's 5, 4, 3. Live from Studio B in the Media Center, this is BTV. Now here's Eloise.
Good morning, PS 101. It's 8:10 on this March 19th. I'm Eloise. Adam will have your weather and sports coming up.
Morning, PS 101. It's 8:10 on this March 25th, our 500th BTV newscast. I'm Adam. Abram will have your weather and sports coming up. Let's start by doing our pledge. Everyone please stand, face the flag, salute, and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Today's ruler word of the day is excited and is in the yellow quadrant of the mood meter. When you are excited, you have or show a heightened state of energy, enthusiasm, and eagerness towards something. Just as when you're excited for your birthday or special occasion, when you're excited, you are also happy that you cannot relax, especially because you are thinking about something pleasant that is going to happen. Today, we want you to think about what makes you excited about your day and how you can continue to be excited about things still yet to come. March is Women's History Month, and today we're highlighting Grace Hopper. Grace Hopper was a trailblazing computer scientist whose brilliant mind and pioneering spirit revolutionized the world of computing. Born in 1906, she grew up with a curiosity of how things worked, which led her to pursue in a career of mathematics and physics. In the 1940s, during World War II, Grace joined the Navy and became one of the first programmers of the Harvard Mark I computer, a massive machine used for military calculations. She later developed the first computer, a program that translates instructions written by humans into code that computers can understand, making it easier for people to communicate with computers. Throughout her career, Grace Hopper continued to innovate, contributing to the development of programming languages that are still used today. Her legacy as a pioneer in computer science and her dedication to breaking barriers for women in technology continue to inspire generations of scientists and engineers around the world today. Well, it's been in the making for nearly 3 years now. Today we're celebrating BTV's 500th newscast. What started us out as an idea to bring the school community together during the tail of the pandemic has turned into a mainstay at PS 101. From daily live newscasts to special guest interviews to amazing experiences in the real world, it's been an amazing 500 shows, and we can't wait to see what the next 500 bring. Right now it's 8:13 a.m. and you're watching VTV Monday Morning. Now I'll send it over to Abraham at the weather wall for today's forecast and your sports update at the Studio B Sports Desk.
Thanks, Adam. Currently outside, it's a cold 35 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Today will feature plenty of sun, with a bit of a breeze. We'll see a seasonable high of 54 degrees. And here's a look at a BTV 5-day forecast, which shows clouds moving back into the area for tomorrow, with some spring showers around for most of the second half of the week. Temperatures will slowly climb during the week to slightly above normal, around 60 degrees. Now for your sports update. In hockey, the Islanders were blanked by the Devils 4-0, and the Rangers had the night off. In basketball, both the Knicks and the Nets had the night off. And baseball returns this week. Opening day is this Thursday. The Mets host the Brewers and the Yankees visit the Astros. Well, those are your morning announcements for this very special Monday morning. Remember, you can always get more information at ps101q.org or one of our social media platforms like X and Facebook. For Adam, Mr. Hyman, and all of us at BTV, I'm Abraham. As always, have a beautiful day, and thanks for spending part of your morning with us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow morning. But before we go, stay right here as we take a look back at BTV. Bye, everyone.
It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. It's a